Hey vinyl community, this is Chris. Thought I'd come back on and make a video before it was too late. This is sort of a hodgepodge of things, you know, things I picked up over the past, turns out, many months because of the pandemic. Starting with, I got these two CDs. Niels Gade, Piano Works Volume 1. Sorry about the glare. I'll see if I can cut it down a little bit. This was I ordered on April 26th, so it came in today. This was from Groovesland, or Grooveland, which I think is a German company. So, in the beginning stages of pandemic, and it was delayed due to that. The other thing I ordered in that was this Michael Finnissy playing the music of Laurance Crane. So, both of these were solo piano issues, but you know, ordered in April. Now it's October, so 6 months to receive those. Another thing that I picked up recently in the past several months was this cassette, Butch Hancock, Diamond Hill. I had a choice of buying this cassette for, you know, $3 approximately, or $30 for the LP, so I went the cheap route for this thing. So 1981 on Rainlight Records, some country music, Flatlanders related, Butch Hancock, Diamond Hill on Rainlight Records. This I got online someplace, King Crimson, The Elements. So it's a 2 CD set in this hardbound thing. It's got a little booklet here, 2 CDs. This is live recordings from 74 through 2016. So various live recordings that they did while out on tour. King Crimson. And then on an eBay auction, I got this thing here. Miles Davis, complete Miles Davis and Gil Evans, complete studio recordings. So this is one of those metal-bound CD compilations. Has a multi-page booklet in the beginning, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 CDs make up this set. A couple more pages in the back. For some reason, the starting bid I think was $9.95, and nobody else bid on it, so I ended up getting it for $9.95, which seemed like a reasonable price to me. Miles Davis, Gil Evans albums. This is like whatever that okay, Miles Ahead, Porgy and Bess, Sketches of Spain, which I have on CD, or no, LP. Quiet Nights, I've got Porgy and Bess also on LP, but some of these I didn't have. Miles Ahead. Some alternate takes on disc 6, so glad to get that. And then some vinyl releases. I picked up this one, Carol Lian Plays. So you can see the list. You know, she plays Scarlatti, Ravel, some other people less well known, Riley and Briggs, and then finishes with George Gershwin. She leads in with an improvisation. She has an improvisation to Exit. This is on Carousel Records. So some solo piano. I picked up this Anthony Braxton Paris recital, or Recital Paris 1971. So one side is solo saxophone, and the other side is solo piano, dedicated to David Tudor. There's the label, Futura Records, Anthony Braxton, 1971. Another classical solo piano, Paul Jacobs playing Claude Debussy on Nonsuch. For some reason I was looking for Paul Jacobs album, so I got that one. And I got this one, Paul Jacobs playing Arnold Schoenberg on Nonsuch. Here's the normal Nonsuch label. This was a 1975 release. This was one that I picked up an album by Sandy Nassan recently, a few months back, but I didn't have this one. It turned, it's titled Just Guitar. So that turns out to be exactly what it is, solo guitar on this Unipack. The previous owner stamped it and said this album was stolen by, but kind of up-tempo solo guitar stuff on the Embryo label. And then Lee Ronaldo of Sonic Youth fame, Lee Ronaldo and the Dust, Last Night on Earth, a 2 LP set. On Matador Records. So there's the outside, the inside's got a shot of the band. Lee Ronaldo, Last Night on Earth. And then some more classical stuff on Dutch gramophone. This is two artists in two piano arrangements by the Kontarskis, Alphonse and Alois. Georgi Ligeti, 3 pieces for 2 pianos, and Bernd Alois Zimmermann, Perspective. So each piece takes up a side. And there's a rather long note here that somebody put on the cover in a green pen. It's more classical piano. Florent Schmidt, 10 Preludes for Piano, played by Francesco Maile. Not sure how that goes, but on the Sibelius label. Something a little different than that. This is Antony and the Johnsons. Swan Lights. Might be on Secretly Canadian, but the label does not give it away. Yeah. There it is. Secretly Canadian. And Ron Geesin, electronic artist. He did the Songs for the Body. I forget what the title was, with one of the Pink Floyd members. So this thing folds out. This is a fairly recent reissue, or issue. ExpoZoom is the title. Came out in 2019 on this magenta label. Some more jazz. Granchan Moncur the Third. One morning I waked up very early on BYG, the Actuel sub-label or series. This I got pretty cheaply because there's a scratch on track 1, side 2. There's a BYG label, issued in 1970, I think, or recorded in 69 most likely. Sort of avant jazz. Here's a Eric Burden album, Darkness, Darkness, on Polydor. I wasn't familiar with this, but it was one that I didn't have. And that Polydor label. This was released in 1980. So, seemed to will be all covers on here. Eric Burden of Animals fame. Wayne 1. This is Wayne Fontana. Might know him from Wayne Fontana and the Mindbenders. So this is a solo release on the Fontana label. In the 60s. Here's one that Carm showed, Gorvo 31. Wind Harp, Song from the Hill. So 2 LP set of wind harps. This giant wind harp sitting out on a hill. So they recorded it as the wind took it and played with it on the United Artists label. So when Carm showed that, I had to go look for it. It sounded too intriguing. So 2 LP set. A lot of people have been showing the new Jeannie C. Riley release. So here's one, the Generation Gap, 1969 maybe, on Plantation Records. And I guess that'll about do it for this. You know, quick video. Thought I'd make sure I got on here. In the background, we've been listening to Elisabeth Lutyens, The Ring of Bone. So, solo piano from her, UK artist. Arabella Tenniswood Harvey is the pianist on this. And this was put out in 2011 on the, I think it's on the Move. Yeah, Move Records. Elisabeth Lutyens. Sounds pretty good. And then the final thing is, you know, this was the beer I was having this evening. Of Love and Regret 2020. Put out, this is a Saison Ale with dandelion, chamomile, and lavender. Put out by Stillwater Brewery. So, Saison Ale, 7.2% alcohol. So, fairly modest. So, anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you later. I've got lots of videos planned. I just never follow through on most of them. So, thanks.